mourners in Indian-controlled Kashmir have been banned from commemorating the martyrdom of Imam Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, on the occasion of Ashura. Mourners have clashed with security forces deployed in most parts of Srinagar city to prevent the religious processions. Several people were also arrested and taken to custody by the forces after authorities imposed a strict curfew and restrictions in most parts of the city. This came a day after scuffles erupted between Shia Muslim mourners and security troops during the Tasu'a ceremonies on the 9th day of Muharram. Press TV's Shahana Butt is with us now live from Kashmir with all the latest information. Shahana, first of all, tell us why we're seeing these clashes in the first place, why people in Kashmir are not allowed to hold this religious procession.
Huma, first of all, let's understand that Kashmir is a disputed region, and for the last 2 decades and so, there have been anti-India sentiments high amongst people. And usually what used to happen, like these processions, these religious processions, used to turn into something political. So for the past 2.5 decades almost, these processions have been banned in Kashmir. Although government authorities are saying that normalcy has returned to the valley and things have turned and things have changed, but we're not seeing much of a change on ground when it comes to religious processions like Muharram procession. Huma, surprisingly, like Kashmir administration has been taking care of Hindu pilgrims who are coming from other parts of India to Kashmir for an annual pilgrimage, but taking care of Shia mourners each year has become really difficult for them. For the last 40 or 50 odd years, Shia mourners have been carrying a historical procession on the 8th and 10th day of Muharram or Ashura. But for the last 2 decades, what we saw there is a kind of a blanket ban, although the authorities are not announcing it clearly because of the fear that the international community might pinpoint that what Indian administration is doing in Kashmir, but they have banned it for the past 2 decades, and they're not allowing Shia mourners to take some routes which authorities say are sensitive and can anytime turn into violent protests. So they're saying that it is for the safety and safeguard of the people that they are not allowing the Shia mourners to take out processions all across the city. But unfortunately, that Shia mourners have been confined to certain packets, and which is really unfortunate, because Muharram is for all the Muslims. It's not about the Shia Muslims or Sunni Muslims, because Kashmir is a Muslim majority, and Sunni Brotherhood has really felt bad that Shia Muslims are not being allowed to hold processions. But Huma, here I'll tell you one important thing, is that the leaders, both Shia and Sunni leaders, haven't been pressing harder on authorities and haven't been really working hard on how to actually chalk out this program and how actually to press upon the government to have these processions each year, because these are just 2 or 3 days important for all the mourners. So there is a requirement that people should mobilize and people should actually come up with a clear policy, and they should take cognizance, and they should take responsibility that they will take care that the religious procession will be confined to the religious kind of an atmosphere. Nothing political or apolitical will be held during. But unfortunately, the government has not allowed these protests, and usually what happens is like people are being beaten up, and each time we see restrictions, which is really unfortunate.
Thank you very much, Shahana Butt, our correspondent with us there live from Kashmir with all the latest there.